Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Yasiel Puig stands in as he looks at a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come into there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Carew has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
And that's taken for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground for the Wizard at short. He's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Yankees come. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And, Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won. Ouch, that one hit him. Now to the plate, Johnny Damon. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's running towards second. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Chris Davis now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here. That that got up into the third deck.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to be at so well. I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on two.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep.
Batting eighth, center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 3 homers, and 8 runs batted in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Now batting, number 8. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Squared that one up just a little late.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. A runner at first with no outs here. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Chris Davis now. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Rod Carew, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So striding in, Ozzie Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. To short. Correa is right there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 2 full. White Sox on top, 2-1. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Carew. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. A base hit in his first trip. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Jose Abreu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He'll try again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A knuckler that just missed too low. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Carew showing off his range. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Encarnacion has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Outside, 3-0 now. A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees.
He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Sanchez.
Fouled straight back. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, left
Coming to
fielder,
the plate now, Chris Davis. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Rod Carew comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over. Right where we started. Tie ball game.
Ozzie Smith.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. So stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Pat Neshek is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And that's dead center for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ichiro Suzuki.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 8 ranging into shallow right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 24.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Correa now. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Carew is there, and he's got it for the first out. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Adrian Beltre comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Koji Uehara is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's Chris Davis now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball. Inside right there. Early swing. Got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. In now, Rod Carew, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. 8-9 and top of the order. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Dexter
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now.
8.
The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5.
Get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And that misses. 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The Yankees. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Damon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The center fielder number
trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch to Junior. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Sid Elbert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Smith is there, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Adrian Beltre is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Nobody out, runner on first. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nothing. Brad Boxberger comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To short, hit hard. To his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Rod Carew. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yanks strand. Kurt Suzuki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Fouled back. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Goose Gossage takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
Oh, and Fowler moves way too fast. It's a bunt single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Encarnacion is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. In now is Yasiel Puig. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Encarnacion has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and